Hey, what's up? It's your favorite homegirl, Chanel, and welcome to another episode of Sex, Love, and Vibes. Hey, y'all. I am so ready for this episode because I have the pleasure of sitting down with the artist, the amazing artist, Cardiac the Pulse. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me. Hey, what's the word?
I am so excited. I'm so excited that you was able to clear your schedule and join me today.
Yes, of course. Anything for you. Anything for you. You know how it is.
So, how you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Yes, it's not too hot outside. We're in the 70s right now, so I'm happy with that.
I know that's right. Yeah, we in the 80s today. It's hot as fuck. I just left the pool with my daughter not too long ago. Yeah, but I'm not gonna complain because I don't like the winter time. So yeah,
you know what's crazy? The older I get, the more I appreciate the fall.
Because it's comfortable weather. It's
fall and spring have become like my favorite joints.
I can see.
I'm a spring baby, but I appreciate it a lot more now.
That's what's up. Now you know I got questions.
I know you do.
You know, okay. As long as you know. So you ready for my questions?
I am ready for your questions.
Okay, so tell me, how long have you been doing music?
That's a long time. It's well over 10 years. I know that. I kind of lost track of the exact year of how long it's been, but it's definitely been a long time. I can say this. I could remember opening up for the Franchise Boys.
For real?
I can remember that. That's prehistoric as a bitch, but yeah, that's it.
So was that your first major thing when you opened up for the Franchise Boys?
No, first one was probably Slick Rick.
For real? That's what's up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I know your name, but your artist name, of course, Cardiac the Pulse. Where did that come from? Like, where did you get that name from?
So my nickname is LT. For a long time, that was my artist name, was LT. And Young LT, should I say. And I used to be in a group. And being in a group, everybody has, we have our group identity, then we have our solo identities. And once the group broke up, I needed something else. I needed a new name. I needed something fresh because I wanted to start something fresh. And I work at the hospital still. And I was working at the hospital and I took somebody to the cardiac unit and whatnot, which I ended up finding out what cardiac and cardiology mean. And then I was like, I like the name. I was like, I like cardiac. I like that and whatnot, But then I knew there was a Cardiac, the producer, who was a famous producer in the industry. So I was like, I always got to make my shit somewhat original. I always got to make it have my own flair, my own sense of style to it. So then I said, I'm gonna just put "duh" and "post" of the game. Call me Cardiac and whatnot, So then that's how the name came, and I liked it, and it was nobody else really had it, so that's why I loved it so much.
It's creative. I was just like, I never knew the reason behind it. That's one question I didn't ask, and I was like, okay, but yeah, I like that meaning. That's what's up. Now, for my viewers who are actually watching, you probably saw the image that was just shown, and I don't know if Jackie can pull it back up or not, but that's the single we're gonna talk about today. Caught Up. That's my shit.
Thank you.
That's my shit. I'm gonna see if we can run it. I want them to listen to just a little bit of it, cause just a little bit of it. They're gonna have to hear the rest on their own. Now you gotta give them a little teaser since I got you on here.
Facto.
I'm gonna see. Jack, can we go ahead and just play a little bit of it? Let's see if we can.
I'd rather love you and let you go than to hold you up.
I mean,
We're getting a whole performance.
link you
What?
up. Feel the room. Step in this bitch, I'ma do it up. Big glow won't
Indigo.
back with the brim low.
Okay, that's it. That's enough. That's it. Cause I got questions.
Okay. All
All right. So
I'm ready.
it is. I love the song. I love the lyrics. Yeah,
Thank you.
You already know that. I'm always complimenting you on that particular song. Like, I love the music anyway that I've heard so far from you. With this particular song, you're welcome. With this particular song, tell me the history behind it. Like, what inspired you when writing the song?
So, most of the time when I come up with songs, I don't know what I'm gonna say before I say it. I'm not one that has concepts, ideas. I don't pre-written rhymes. I don't really have any of that.
Okay.
And whatnot, you know. So, when I initially, the song was sitting for a while. I had the beat for a while.
Okay.
And when first time I heard the beat, I sang the hook. Because the hook is an older hook. It's an old Ja Rule record. Ja Rule and Lloyd record. And whatnot.
Okay.
But as soon as I heard it, I sang that. I said, damn, this actually fit on top of this record. And it's like it gives it like a new feel compared to what they did and whatever and whatnot, you know. So then it just sat for a minute. And then I remember calling my guy Class up. We do a lot of records together. It's like my best friend. And I was like, bro, because I remember he loved this song too. You know, we went to high school together. So he loved this song like I did too. But it was kind of like a slept on record to me. Like people weren't really checking for it as much as they probably should have been. And I remember I sang the hook to him, and then he was like, "Oh, the Rule record, the Rule and Lloyd record." I said, "Yeah, bro." And when I said I said, "I think this could work really well." Then he said, "Yeah, we got to change it a little bit, but it'll work." I said, "Yeah, it'll work." And then he ended up singing it, and probably the lyrics, my verse probably come from me being in them type of situations with women before. Like, with me, like, it's more of a companionship, and you want to go be with somebody else. I'd rather love you and let you go than to hold you up, never slow you up. I mean, hit me up if you're trying to switch it up and whatnot, because sometimes it be like that. But a lot of times, and some of those situations, particular to that song, I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
Mm-mm.
I like it though. When I know when you first played, when I first heard it,
yeah,
you sent it to me, and then I heard it again on Instagram, and then I just started playing it in the car, and I'm like, you know what? It's like a riding song, like you can really ride and vibe to. You know what I'm saying? Even though if you're a smoker, you can roll up, to it, and just like, you have no choice when listening to the song to just be like, okay, I get it, But I never even thought about the damn Lloyd and Ja thing, and I was a big Murder Inc. fan. I'm not gonna even hold you up. I was real big with the Murder Inc. family. So now that you said something, I'm like, damn, I know now. So
and, what's crazy is nobody really recognized it until I said it. You know what I'm saying? Then when I said it, it was like
a big thing.
It was like, wow, I ain't even really recognized that's what I said. Yeah, that's really what it was. And when I just I've always loved that song, and nobody had touched it. And if I'm gonna touch something like that, I want to make it sound new and feel great and whatnot. And I thought like the Sonics was very different from what they did.
I like it. I do. I like it.
Thank you.
Now, I didn't already, told you my favorite song from you so far that I've heard. I want you to tell me, like, what's your favorite song of yours? Like, which song of yours do you just be like, man, that's my favorite?
Well, it's crazy how you see people in interviews, they ask them this question and they don't really know what to say. I really don't know what to say, but
I wasn't expecting that question. Yeah.
But my favorite song.
Are you like one of those artists, like whatever new song you come out with, that's your favorite right now? because you like your work? So you know what I'm saying? You like it so much.
Might be. Probably. It might be. Love Minds. That might be it.
Love Minds. Okay.
Because
What
Love
exactly
Minds.
Love Minds about?
That's about my kids. Each verse is about my child and what was going on at the time.
Okay.
You know, it's all about when I first had Anaya and I was selfish, and she helped me change that a little bit. And Alyssa, she was way more jazzy. She looked like me.
Is that the
When
teenager?
Huh?
No. Which one is the teenager now?
Well, both of them technically are, but the Anaya was the first. She's 17.
Okay.
Alyssa will be 15 on Halloween.
Okay.
When Anaya be 18 in December, and Casey is 9. He'll be 10 in February. But it was pretty much about all three of them. I know it's crazy because they crazy. They crazy. They want everything.
Just add up.
But they spare me. They spare me a little bit. They could probably ask for a whole lot more, but they spare me a little bit.
They nice. See, get them some grace. They being nice with you. Like you daddy. They like, I can give you a whole list. I'm not doing that. I'm giving you half a list, Dad. Chill. Like
sometimes it'd be a whole list though.
Okay, well, you know, it'd be like that. You know,
it'd be 40 items on Amazon. It'd be crazy.
You got girls, so girls are probably
yes.
So it's serious. Okay, so what type of music did you grow up on? Like, what were some artists that you grew up on that you were familiar with?
Outkast.
People talk about Outkast enough. That's what's up.
The greatest hip hop group ever. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We can compare Wu-Tang, whatever. I mean, it's a criteria, but Outkast hits every point, every slider you want to give, every point they hit everything. Outkast, Tupac, Biggie, Too Short,
okay,
8Ball, MJG.
I almost forgot about them.
Mace, UGK, Wu-Tang, LL Cool J.
You got a nice list.
Yeah, the Hot Boys.
You taking it back, man.
They influenced a lot of stuff too. Fab influenced a lot of me. Everybody always called me Fab in high school. I said we look alike.
I see that now that you said something. Nah, go ahead. See,
everybody say it. Look, my auntie even said it to me. Yeah, you like Fab? Okay, but yeah, it's a bunch. You know, it's a bunch of guys, even up to new guys who've been around, current, and guys who've been around like a decade or so. If that goes to Future, Drake, Kendrick, Wale, Meek Mill, Big Crit, Freddie Gibbs.
I just got put on to Big Crit. I'm not gonna even lie.
Really?
He dope. Yeah, he dope. He is.
He's super dope. Scarface too. Scarface another. Yeah. Okay. There's a bunch.
So, out of all the artists you name, what's one artist, just one, that you wouldn't mind working with in the future?
Jay-Z.
He was ready.
Mm-hmm.
He was ready. Why Jay-Z?
I want to rap with him.
That's it.
It's no lie. I want to be up for the challenge. That's it. I want to be up for the challenge. Him, DMX, Pusha T, guys like that. I want to be up for the challenge.
Those are guys you really got respect for and you admire. Like you admire their work.
I love their pen. I love their pen a lot. Jermaine Dupri too. We gotta put Jermaine Dupri in here. That's one of my favorites too. Jermaine Dupri.
He dope. He got his hands. He always had his hands in a lot of stuff, and he's still doing shit. I like him. I don't feel like he get enough respect though.
He don't.
He don't get enough respect.
He don't.
Respect. So okay, I like that. I like it. Now, besides your kids, I know being your motivation. Like, what else motivates you? What gets you going with the whole music thing?
It's a way for me to express myself. You know, like, yeah, it's an outlet for me. I used to talk about that with my therapist all the time. You know, she used to say like it's an outlet for you. It's you express a lot that way and whatnot, and it's a way for me to stay creative. Gives me something to do, and it fulfills a need because you know, even like looking back, like at the time, I probably didn't see it this way. With hindsight is 2020, of course, but I've always been an artist from me being a little kid, from me doing like plays to I was a tap dancer. I did martial arts. I was into poetry. Um, and then of course I became I started playing I'm a former musician, should I say. I used to play the trumpet as well. And then rap just came last. But I was already writing poems and doing poetry and stuff like that as well too. So, you know, and my English teachers used to always say I have a very unique way of putting words together. They liked it a lot. And whatnot. They used to always tell me, yeah, like your writing is very unique. You have a unique perspective in how you place things and whatnot, you know. So
good with wordplay. You good with your words.
Yeah, and I just like to be creative. I'm one of them dudes in school. I hated rough drafts. I hate it. I want to go straight to the computer, straight to the final paper.
Let's get this over with. I ain't got time for this. Come on, let's get straight to the point.
Swear to God, I have a few like things for me to look at, and I just start writing. I like it better that way. I hated the rough drafts in school. I hated it.
Ain't no wrong with that. Nothing at all. Okay, I like it. Now, how would you describe yourself? If you can give me 3 words to describe you as a person, and then 3 words to describe you as an artist.
3 words to describe me as a person. Humble, confident, intelligent.
Okay.
As an artist, arrogant.
Total opposite. You about to hit me with the total opposite.
Total opposite. Arrogant. Okay. Versatile.
Okay.
And energetic, because I can do a lot of energetic shit too.
Okay, I like it. That's a good ass list. Now, a lot of people probably don't know, but why don't you tell everybody exactly where you're from, and you know, and how has your area, like your home, has like influenced you in your music?
I am from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Midwest, 414 MKE. There was guys here that definitely had that. It was the guys here who had the scene popping here from when I was a little kid with my uncles and them was playing stuff to the age that I am now. But some of the early guys really that everybody would probably know would be a guy like well, they may know, it's a guy named Cuckoo Cal. He had a record called In My Projects and whatnot. He was the first person we remember from my city. He was on Rap City in the basement. I'm coming home from school. He in the basement and shit like that. His video getting continuous play and whatnot. And the city was on fire with him. Him and Baby Drew both. They both were both well known here. There's a lot of guys now. Business Boy, who produced records for Party Next Door. He's on Tink's new album. He's got Rihanna records. They got Ross records. They got Gucci Mane records. A lot of guys from here, from my city, who are doing things in the industry currently with people who are very popular. Seven Streeter as well. They got records with her too. Her last album, Chris Brown. They got a lot of that. A lot of good
ass artists. Definitely a lot. I feel like a lot of people, you know, in the Midwest, I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of talent, you know, and sometimes it go unrecognized because there's so much other shit going on in the communities or whatnot. So my goal is to like reach out to more, you know what I'm saying? Reach out to more artists and people who are actually doing stuff to help, you know, because we got some bomb ass talent in the Midwest. So
I feel like we've always been overlooked and neglected. I mean, there's guys who are getting like more notoriety again now, like, you know, the Detroit scene with Babyface Ray and guys like that they're getting looked at. Chicago's drill scene is getting looked at. Freddie Gibbs is from Indiana, as well. There's a bunch of talent, but I still feel like it's been overlooked over the years, from Common to Kanye. People forget Kanye's from the Midwest, Eminem's from the Midwest, Big Sean's from the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of them. You know, I can't think of the R&B girl name right now. She got the song with Big Sean right now. I can't think of her name. And that's called "Hate or Love." I can't think of her name right now. She's also from the Midwest.
Yep.
Also from the Midwest. There's a lot of them. That girl that QC and them signed, Leighton Green, Latoya Green, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She's also from the Midwest, from St. Louis.
Yep. You're right, though. You're definitely right. So what can we expect from you? Like, what can the world expect from you? I mean, you have a lot of things that you have accomplished already. You're very talented. So what can the world expect from you now within the next, few months to a year?
You can expect more dope ass music, because I'm about to put out some more dope ass music. I do have a project that is done, but we ran into some technical difficulties with some stuff, so I'm fixing a few of those things. But I got other stuff and collaborations that I'm working with people right now that are all really good, and they're probably going to come out in September, most likely. I won't say the date yet because I'm trying to get everything locked down, but there's going to be a few more records, and there's definitely going to be a project called Blue Roses that's coming out too.
Okay.
And you know, more collaborations and more stuff like that. I also want to get back into more like helping people with music too. I like helping people with stuff like that.
So you want like mentor thing?
Writing, producing, and like even like doing some executive work if possible.
Okay.
And whatnot, you know, because I have an ear, but it's a different ear from what I feel other people have sometimes. You know.
I get it.
Yeah.
I can see that doing real good too. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Now you are very busy. You doing music, and you got some more upcoming stuff coming out. You already mentioned you work in a hospital. Like, when do you have fun? And you're a father. Not to mention that you're a father.
I mean, you know.
What do you do? What does Cardiac enjoy doing on his free time when he has free time?
I enjoy hanging with outside of family, hanging with my friends. I definitely like doing that. I only get to do that a few days a week. It feel like now, you know, sometimes maybe once or twice a week when we all can get together and we can just laugh and talk and kick it and, you know, and enjoy ourselves, you know. But I love to travel. I love to try good food.
Okay.
I love good food. I also like watching like National Geographic and Discovery. I like watching shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Naked and Afraid.
Yeah.
Naked and Afraid, Life Below Zero. I like all that shit. That shit is super interesting to me because it'd be wild to me, but it'd be entertaining to me.
That makes sense.
I'd be laughing. I do like going to art shows too. Like I like art shows, galleries and stuff like that, especially with local painters and people who draw and whatnot, you know, because sometimes you'll find some super dope rare pieces in there, some gems in there and whatnot, you know. So I doing stuff like that too.
Good. That's good shit.
But I guess I'm more family oriented than anything else at this point now.
And now that's how it is, and your kids are getting older too. So
yeah. You know, they're getting older, so you know, Daddy can move around a little bit again.
Mm-hmm. Now, with you being as busy as you are or whatnot, and working on so many things, have you noticed a change in your circle at all?
Yes.
Good and bad?
Good and bad. Some people come and some people go. Like, you can start off with 10 and maybe down to 3 of us total.
We're gonna hear about that in your music.
You said what?
We're gonna hear about that in your music.
Probably not.
I don't know about that shit. Of course not.
Probably. Well, it may, you know what? I can't say it probably not, because it might come out one day. I might hear something one day, and it may make me want to speak about it.
Right.
And whatnot. It may spark like, oh, I could talk about this, talk about that, and whatnot. But most likely, if they not here no more, it wasn't meant to be, and I ain't gonna sweat it either.
Right. Absolutely. A lot of people, they want. All that stuff. They want to put on shows. They want to, go on tour. They want to make the money. They want the fame that comes with the music industry. And they forget that a lot of times it comes with a lot of sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Like, your circle gets extremely small. You start, seeing a lot of changes. So that's what made me ask you that question, because, you on the right path. You doing good. You have so many doors that's about to open up for you and you have already, had quite a few experiences. So that's what made me ask you that, so I get it though.
What's crazy is it's always been about the music for me. It ain't never been about the money for me. Never. Like, I could not make anything. Sometimes, like, local artists, we're not really making too much of anything. Like, it's about the art for me. It's about me having the freedom to express myself and to create things and whatnot. Like, it's never been about that for me and whatnot. So I know some people who that was their main motivation, but for me, it never was that. I'm gonna create until I can. Period.
That's the love you have for the music. That's why.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's definitely good. All right, so I want to play a game.
Okay.
All right, so it's called this or that. So I'm gonna give you 2 choices, and you're gonna pick which one you would prefer. Okay. It's gonna be a real quick game, but I thought it'd be fun to do with you. All right, we got a drum roll, Jackie. I feel like we should do like a drum roll. We got like some, like I want to be extra. Jackie be ready. You're so extra exposed. Like Chanel always got to do something extra. Jackie, we got a drum roll. Oh, I'm gonna do a drum roll. If not, there we go. I like it. That was a long ass drum roll. I like it.
It worked. It
worked out fine. I love it.
Yeah, you always gotta do something extra.
Always. I gotta be extra. Okay, so the first thing is, do you prefer money or knowledge?
Knowledge.
Why?
Because with knowledge, I can get money.
Absolutely.
Knowing how things work and how things operate, it gives me the access to the highway to be able to do what I want to do.
Absolutely. Okay. Loyalty or love?
Loyalty or love? And
I'm always gonna ask you why after everyone, so I'm just letting you know.
Love. And you can't have love without loyalty. I feel you can't have it without it.
Okay.
If you love somebody, you have to have some sense of loyalty towards that person. I would hope.
Right.
If not, it's all bad out here.
And that's crazy. I had a conversation with someone, not to get off topic or whatever, but somebody asked me that, like, would you prefer loyalty over love? And my answer was loyalty. And the reason I said that was because I've had many people who said they love me, but they weren't loyal. But I don't got too many people that's loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not in the room and stuff like that. So I cherish those who are loyal to me. So
Gotcha.
when you just said what you said, I get it. I get why you said that. Because my answer was totally different when somebody recently just asked me that. So, but I get it though. Okay. Yeah. Religion versus spirituality. And why?
Spirituality.
Why?
Spirituality feels more natural to me. It feels more holistic, I guess you can say. And not that religion isn't a good thing, because everybody is entitled to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Right. But sometimes I feel like religions are mind controlled and hypocritical of everybody except themselves.
Absolutely.
So and I mean, we can get deep with that, because
I knew you was gonna say something like that. I knew we could deep with that. I get it though.
That's even get deep, because people will say, we following stuff that was man-made. I remember having this conversation with somebody. Actually, my grandmother. I was in the 10th grade. I was in a class called World Religions.
I had that class.
You hate that class?
I had that class in high school. Yep.
You had it too? Okay. So, and my sophomore year of high school, that shit opened my mind up to so many things and whatnot, because I didn't realize my friend, one of my best friends, he's Catholic. I didn't realize my other friend was Muslim. Wow. I didn't realize my brother's Jehovah's Witness. I didn't realize I had so many, and I come from a Baptist background. I didn't realize it was so many, so many other religions around me. But then, like, to me, it just seemed like everybody claimed like they're the closest nigga to Jesus to me. It's like a game of telephone.
Man.
Everybody was there. Everybody. I don't know. I don't know.
I got questions now. I got questions. Yep. I feel
know. I don't know.
I get it. A lot of people will hear it and they just think otherwise, but spirituality is deeper. There's something within you. You know what I'm saying? Religion, I feel like, can go off as like a title or something or what you see, but spirituality to me is like what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something I really feel. It ain't no faking that.
It's aura, it's energy. It's a lot of stuff like that.
It is. It's definitely energy. But like you said, that's a different topic, So all right, so Tupac versus Biggie.
You two niggas going to hell.
Hey, my grandmother told me that. My grandmother cussed me out.
But it's not saying you don't believe in God or you don't believe.
Hey, I'm on the same fence with what he said, because you can't have this conversation with the people of our time who have raised us. We have questions about religion. Lucky I married someone who is on the same side of the fence as me, but we also had to grow in to see that, truthfully, because she was pressed in Christianity, and I was too. We wasn't tripping over getting married in no church, but her mama was like, "Well, this the church I grew up in." We don't care, but why do you care? You see what I'm saying? So if you want to spend your dime on that, then that's fine with us, but we ain't really tripping over that. But what I'm saying is, I have had a conversation with a lady, and she would sit here and she really got offended because she said, "I believe in that Bible." I said, "You keep saying that, but you're not saying you believe in God."
Right.
And so, like you said, man-made parts of those in that Bible, that's created. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, and also Christianity over here, Baptist. My granddaddy was a Baptist. I got a Catholic and a Muslim, and we all fight for this same spot.
Yep.
Keep trying to tell people, with all those religions, he had to talk to people in a different way. It was one God, but he talked to everybody differently. I don't speak Chinese, I don't speak Italian, and he had to talk to these people in different forms. As she kept saying she believes in this Bible, we got into a little back and forth, and I'm trying to tell her, well, I believe in God, man. I don't believe the Bible. The Bible ain't gonna save me. My God, and who I feel wake me up and puts air into my body every day. He's the one that's guiding me to say, Jackie, don't do wrong, do right.
Absolutely.
You know, don't walk away from your family. Don't be that ignorant nigga that you could be as a man. Well, you know, so that I do daily, because you can walk away from everything and just withhold, be by yourself. So my God tells me that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to break the cycle of what had happened to you, for you can have a, but that ain't coming from the Bible. That's talking. And I don't have to go to church every Sunday to hear him talk to me.
You don't. And look, my grandfather is a preacher. So I was in the house. I was raised with my grandparents. I was in the house with it all the time and whatnot, you know, but I just question things like why is this?
You know, they don't like when you do that. You're not supposed to question stuff.
We don't have no questions about this. We just gonna blindly follow it.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You better shut up and don't say nothing.
That's how they
exactly. Shut up. And I'll be like, man, I just go back over here then.
And then if we was to be stalking this right now, this is what my mama would say.
I'm not playing that game with you.
And it's my mama's voice for real.
It's your mama's voice?
That's my mama's voice for real. So I'm glad my face ain't on here. I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all conversation.
It's the truth. That is a very sensitive topic to discuss, but you know, like
it is.
You know, it is what it is. Like,
and
when it comes to certain stuff on here, I'm gonna say what I say.
Facts.
It's my motherfucking show. I don't care. But so, but yeah, like that's usually how it is. So, like Tupac versus Biggie. Oh, did I put pressure on you? Did I put pressure?
You did.
All right.
Damn. I'm dangerous. Ain't too many that bang with us. Staying up, we no major. Man, that's hard. I'm gonna probably say Tupac today because I felt Tupac more.
So when you say you felt Tupac more, you mean like lyrics wise? I mean like
his message. His message.
Yeah.
Like shed so many tears, temptation. I ain't mad at you. What would you do for love? There's many things, you know, living, dying in LA. Like it's a lot of songs I really did feel of it. I felt his messaging in the records. Of course, Dear Mama and Keep Your Head Up, stuff like that. But Pain, there's a lot of records he made that were really great.
Absolutely. I think they both was dope ass artists. Especially in that particular time, that era, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just with Tupac, like anytime I would watch an interview or just like really sit down and listen to his like lyrics, it was just like, damn, he was damn near like a pastor in the hood. Like he always was trying to speak some knowledge. You know, it wasn't just always on the stuff. It was like, you know, spirituality, it was mental, it was a whole bunch of stuff. So
it was.
Yeah. I definitely would have went for Tupac too. So I get it. I definitely get it. I'm gonna switch lanes a little bit, you know, only because the show is called Sex, Love, and Vibe. So I gotta, you know, switch it up a little bit.
As you should.
The next one is making love or fucking.
Making love.
Why?
Way more. It's way more intimate, and I feel like I'm a pleaser, so it's better for women especially.
Okay.
And whatnot. You know, I get satisfaction off of satisfying women, so that's the thing.
That's the thing. So you say making love. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Now flirting or intimacy.
And that's a fine line right there.
Ain't it? When I thought about this, I said, damn, because there is a difference.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. You flirt with somebody that, it's just, I'm flirting with you. But intimacy, and it's not always sex. Like somebody, intimacy is something different.
Yeah, that could just be being close to each other. I mean, you could be intimate with, intimacy could be you be in a room with somebody just watching TV. Y'all don't have to be talking.
Yeah, massaging their feet or something, massaging their back or something, like anything like that. So yeah.
I guess it'll probably be intimacy because of the vibes like that. Yeah, because that's something special when you can still feel the love and everything in the house and in the room, but we not be actually speaking to each other, but we're definitely our energy. I can feel her energy, I can feel her frequency. It's deep. It's deep. That shit is deeper than that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool. All right. This will be every man's favorite question: breast or ass?
It's probably gonna always be the ass. Even though I love breast though, but it's gonna probably always be the ass.
Cause you're an ass man, so that means when you see a woman, she has a big ass, you're gonna be like, yes. You prefer a woman with a big ass over a woman with big breasts?
If in that context, yes.
Okay.
In that context, yes. But for the record, I've dated girls who ain't had no ass.
It be like that.
I've dated girls with no ass. I've dated smaller, slimmer girls who don't have too much of either one. I've done a little bit of both, but in that context, yeah, it's probably gonna be the ass. Probably gonna be that.
Cool. All right. So breakfast or dinner?
Dinner. Excuse me. I'm not too big on breakfast.
Okay.
I can have it. It's probably because I'm a little lactose intolerant, so I kind of stay away from breakfast sometimes.
No, you gotta have milk in it. It's okay.
You know what I'm saying? But breakfast could be something light, but dinner to me is, dinner is like the main meal for me.
Okay.
It's always something I like. It feels like more of a main course to me. Breakfast is like, I could have a muffin for breakfast.
And be cool.
Or a banana and some grapes. You know what I'm saying? I can have something like that and toast for breakfast and whatnot and be cool. It's always light, but dinner is like the actual meal for me. We put an actual food in the system.
I'm the same way. I gotta be in the mood for breakfast. Depends on how my morning start off.
Yeah.
So, I get it. Strawberries or watermelon?
It's probably going to be watermelon because I'm allergic to strawberries.
Really?
Yep, and I love strawberries. They are fantastic. They fire. But
when did you find out you was allergic to strawberries? You was younger?
Yep, because my mother is also allergic to strawberries.
Wow.
So, but she told me the trick, that the Benadryl trick, you know what I'm saying? it doesn't affect you as much.
Black folks always say, I'm going to just pop a Benadryl before I eat it. We going to be cool. Don't worry about it, okay? I ain't going to die. Just give me some
Benadryl and what's the old shit? The Tussin, the Robitussin.
The Robitussin. Yeah, that's always the key when you allergic.
And number three, the Vicks Vapor Rub. Them three.
Yeah.
Vicks.
In my household, it was those things, and it was also water. My parents used to say, "Water just cure every fucking thing. Go drink some water, you fine." I'm like, that's not going to help. That's not fucking going to help.
That's not going to solve my problem.
That's not going to solve my problem. I'm gonna drink it though, but it's not going to solve my fucking problem.
Sprained my damn ankle, and you want me to drink water?
You gonna drink some water? Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right. My last one is dark chocolate or white chocolate.
Ooh. Dark chocolate or white chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. The pressure.
We talk the taste. The taste. Okay, so dark chocolate is better. Dark chocolate is better for you. It's healthier for you.
I didn't know that.
It is. Dark chocolate is actually a healthy chocolate to eat. They actually would suggest you to eat dark chocolate more than milk chocolate, because milk chocolate is my personal favorite.
Okay.
Because white chocolate got a little bit too much sugar in it, but it tastes better.
That's why it's so much sweeter. Yeah, it is sweeter.
It's sweeter. It's way sweeter.
Yeah.
It's way sweeter. I'm gonna go with dark chocolate today because it's healthier.
All right, it's dark chocolate. It is. That's it. That was the game. That just, that was it. So thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you. I enjoy playing. It caused some conversation.
So well. Jackie, you so amazing. He know me so well. He said, let me go ahead and put this goddamn hand clap in here so Chanel won't ask me. Because I was about to ask, Jackie, can you do the hand clap?
He on point.
He on point. He's ready.
Mm-hmm.
No, but for real, I definitely appreciate you coming onto the show. Thank you so much. You're always welcome on the show. Always, 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 always. And for anybody that's listening or watching, please check out his music. Please follow his Instagram. I didn't get your Facebook. Your Facebook, I don't know if you got a Facebook, whatever social media you want them to follow. Go ahead and shout out and do your thing. Like it's on you. It's on you.
Okay. First, thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all for giving me the opportunity to come on your platform and speak and have fun and have converse and conversation. I appreciate that. That's number one. Number two, you follow me at Cardiac the Post everywhere. That's Instagram, that's Twitter, wherever else everybody go on the socials, wherever y'all go.
You sound real old right now. You sound real wherever else go, and that's what it is.
Wherever you go, Apple Music, whatever you do, whatever your vice is, get into your comfort zone. Get into your comfort zone.
That's right. You want to promote any single? Because I'm already saying, y'all need to tune in and check out Caught Up. That's my shit. But...
Okay, Caught Up is out. Y'all make sure to check that record out. We also shout out Family Ties as well. That was the second single that came out as well. Keep streaming, keep buying, keep supporting, keep showing me love. I love when people give me personal messages and sending me stuff about this record, make them feel like that, or they relate to this, and that's great. That's the driving force to continue to create things like that. And whatnot, because sometimes as an artist you may feel like nobody hears you, so when you get that, okay, make me feel good, okay, somebody is listening. It does impact somebody somewhat,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much. Y'all check his music out. Check him out. Follow him on Instagram or whatever. Any social media platform at Cardiac the Post. Thank you so much. And thank you to shout out to my wonderful producer who's always on top of things. Thank you so much. And thanks guys for tuning in to another episode. He do the horn for him.
Yes,
y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all soon. All right, peace.
Have you ever been loved like I love you? I know you ain't been getting fucked like this, so why you got me stuck like this?